I'm running as a Republican. It's an open seat. The primary for me is on June 3rd. And there's going to be 3 other Republican candidates I'm running against in that primary. I go to the Registrar of Voters office on Monday to pick up the nomination papers, and I will be appearing on the ballot. It does look like I have a pretty good chance. I've been on the cover of the Nevada Express, or the Union Express paper in Nevada County in Grass Valley. I've been on the cover of the Auburn Sentinel. I've been mentioned in both of those papers more than once. I was mentioned in the Sacramento Bee on page A3 last week. They made fun of me. They have a, this is great, they have a column there in the Bee that specifically makes fun of Republicans, and I was their #1 Republican to mock the other day, which I thought was a very good sign. What else is going on? How many of you voted this past week? We had our primary elections. Yeah, almost all of you voted, and you guys all care about politics, and we should care about politics. How many of you think the elections were accurately counted? No one raised their hands. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to see a lot of problems with the election accountability, and I don't think anyone should be defeatist right now. I think what's really interesting, if you look at the history of our country, you know, back in the 40s, as I can understand it, during World War II, no one questioned Roosevelt in World War II. I mean, it was like the whole public bought it and went along with it. Today, we are able to see what's going on and what's going wrong, which is an amazing sort of enlightenment. That it might be discouraging to see that, you know, they're stealing the elections from us. But on the other hand, we're getting to learn how to shine the light on those people and figure out how to fix it. So that's what interests me with great I'm very interested in that going forward. So this June 3rd primary I have, I'm realizing that, you know, there are elections officials in each of these counties where I'm running, and I'm going to go out of my way to meet all of those elections officials and look them in the eye and shake their hand. And I'm going to attempt to have people from my campaign to be observers of the election officials as they certify their results. If any of those election officials won't allow my campaign to do that, I will go to the press before the elections. If they're going to throw the elections and I don't have a chance, I'm going to make sure we can pinpoint exactly which people are the ones involved in throwing and rigging the elections. It's an awful thing to talk about, but that's really the truth of it. The other thing I'm learning from talking to other political operatives across the country, I'm meeting a bunch of them, is that we have to stand up and be election precinct workers. We have to basically learn the process of how to be election official judges in our counties. And until we do that as a people, they will continue to put these really bogus elections on us. But the great thing is we're learning about it. You know, and you can't fix something until you know what's wrong.
I'm Theodore Terbolizard, and I approve this message.